Anime review, ding! It's the review of Samurai Champloo. Like, comment, and subscribe. Fu Kazame is a young and clumsy waitress who spends her days peacefully working in a small tea house. That is, unfortunately, until she accidentally spills a drink all over one of her customers. With a group of samurai now increasingly harassing her, Fu desperately calls upon another samurai in the shop, Megum, who quickly defeats them with his wild fighting tactics, utilizing movement that reminiscing of that of breakdancing. Unfortunately, Megum decides to pick a fight with an unwilling Ronin Jin, who wields a more precise and traditional style of sword fighting, and later proves to be a formidable opponent. The only problem is they end up destroying the entire shop, as well as accidentally killing the local Matsudra's son. For their crime, the two samurai are captured and set to be executed. However, they are rescued by Fu, who hired the duo as her bodyguard. Though she no longer has a place to return to, the former waitress wishes to find a certain samurai who smell the sunflowers and enlists the help of the now exonerated pair to do so. Despite initially disapproving of this idea, the two eventually agree to assist the girl in her quest. Thus, the trio embark upon an adventure to find this mysterious warrior. That is, if Fu can keep Mega and Jin from killing each other. Set in an alternative Edo period of Japan, Samurai Champloo follows the journey of these three eccentric individuals in an epic quest filled with action, comedy, and dynamic sword fighting, all set to the beat of a unique hip-hop and fusion soundtrack. This anime has about 26 episodes. It premiered May 20th, 2004 to March 19th, 2005, based off of an original series. It is action, adventure, comedy, historical, samurai, and shonen. Each episode 20 minutes per episode and rated 17 plus for mature. And a few fun facts about Samurai Champloo is the only anime that featured music from the Japanese hip-hop producer Noonbay prior to his death in 2010. The anime also spawns 2006 video game Samurai Champloo soundtrack for the PlayStation 2. It premiered in two parts from Thursday to 2 a.m. on Fuji TV from May 20, 2004 to December 23rd, and a second half airing Saturday at 10:30 a.m. on BS Fuji from January 22nd, 2005 to March 19th, 2005. Then eventually came to the US because they got the license for it, and then it closure in the late 2007. It went to Funimation Entertainment later to distribute, and then it ended up going back to Funimation later outright to license the entire series as a whole. What I found interesting about Samurai Champloo was the two different styles between the two samurais, one representing of breakdancing and more of a pristine traditional style of samurai. I think it gives a similar ring to like Cowboy Bebop and the same similar aesthetic as the combination of file and the style, and the way that the Pulp Fiction is set in an alternative version of the Edo period in Japan versus Cowboy Bebop, which is set in a completely different era, not futuristic type to into past plus future confusion, I think. We'll mix a different type of music here and there, and I feel like with Samurai Champloo is more in the wild western turn aspect of it in the Edo period, in the contemporary of like hip hop instead of the characters, and like almost to a bohemian style to it, especially the Champloo in the title of it. Other than that, I think if you're in for a more historic aspect of the series, Samurai is definitely for you, since it does focus basically on the Edo period in Japan. With a little mix in there. There are your common clues of like some type of like what's the word I'm looking for? Where the past and present kind of coexist, mixing together into one cohesive piece, or at least tries to. I think for this one you'll see a lot of like more western style touches to it, kinda, and a little bit of each of the scenery. Especially in the straight plot of the story is very point and simple. The waitress asks for help because she's being harassed by other samurais, and then the two that she does inquire help from kind of helps her, and then gets fight with another samurai, and then accidentally kills Madara's son. I don't know how on earth you accidentally do that, but in the case, it's a good show. I mean, like, besides like the line work, it does have that feel of a manga-esque style to it with a little bit of graffiti. I feel like, especially in the first episode, you're just like taking on like a psychedelic trip, not in a bad way. Because you get like a whole massive amount of colorful illusions, and then it just goes from there. But I think it's just different spans from episode to episode. I feel like it's always showing the true theme of the title show of the anime, especially since we are doing the Edo period is to the samurai era of Japan. I think it's a good way to show that, all the building and the landscape and the environment itself. The music is really nice. I love the hip hop like feel to it, and like the blues that are mixed in there, along with some traditional Japanese music as well. And for it to be more of the day since this came out, I feel like it would resonate with people who have watched it. Well, said like not back in the day, but have watched it when it first originally came out, especially if you like are now an adult and you watched it when you were a kid. That might resonate you a little bit more, or vice versa, since it does have a lot to do with like adult music, more like jazz, blues, along with the genre being one of these more groundbreaking anime that I like back in the day. I feel like Samurai Champloo is like a show for everyone, either for young or old, because it has good swordplay, clever comedy, and just a good heartstring moments of these three like the trio that bands together help Fuyue find the samurai that smells like sunflower. I don't know how does a samurai smell like sunflower? The only one that got me, I'm like, a samurai that smells like sunflower. So you don't want to sniffing everybody that smells like sunflower, or let Faye do that because she's the one who hired you guys, and she's the one sniffing the samurai who smell like sunflower. That could be an awful indication of how to find someone, honestly, but to each their own. I will say I love Samurai Champloo. It was a great anime to watch when it originally came out here in the States, and I did enjoy the series a lot. If they want to bring it back to the 21st century, they can. They can just revive it like they've done with like Sailor Moon, Fruit Basket. What other anime have they revived a lot? My mind's drawing a blank, but if they do bring back Samurai Champloo, they should, because I enjoyed the sword fighting of the Edo period in Japan and seeing the whole historical aspect of what Japan like back in the history of it. And I think overall it was a good anime just to indulge in, especially with being 26 episodes. You were in for a ride no matter what, and each episode did not leave you disappointed at all. It just kept you going to the final run. So check it out if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in to the review. I'll give this big video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below in the comment section what anime you want me to review next, or any recommendations that you might have. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos and more content, and I will see you soon. Until then, bye!